James Braga here from JaggedBlogger.com. Today I got a little unboxing of the Sadie's SA. I believe it's the SA-920 gaming headset. This headset's supposed to be able to work with your PlayStation 4s, your Xboxes, your PCs, smartphones, and all that. But let's take a look at this first. Let me grab this. Okay, so when it shows up in a plain cardboard Amazon box. This is the packaging that it comes in. To me, it doesn't bother me because it saves up on our natural resources, so it doesn't really bother me. Now, when you pull it out, you can see that they're blue, nice thick headband, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's get the rest of the stuff out of here. The only other thing in here is the instruction book. You know, the instruction book's normal, tells you how to plug and play into your PCs, your Xboxes. I might even pull out an Xbox controller and show you guys. PlayStation 4 controllers, it's just regular 3.5mm jack, so I don't really need to show you guys that one. Let's see what else we got here. Mobile connections, I got a phone here I can show you guys. It shows you how to adjust your straps, you know, the volume controls on the things. What comes in the kit. Now, there's a couple things that you guys didn't see that's on this headset that's right here. And I will pull that open right now so you guys can see this. As I drop the strap, so it doesn't really matter. You know, you get your normal cord that goes to the headset. Has your volume controls. We'll get more into that in a second. It comes with a couple other pieces. And these other pieces is what I wanted to show you. This piece right here is actually the Xbox controller plug. I hope you guys can see that. It's got the little plug for the Xbox controller. I may have to switch views to get my Xbox controller. And then it comes with your 2-to-1 splitter. The 2-to-1 splitter is for your PC connection, so you can connect into your microphone and your headphone jack. I mean, that's pretty explanatory. The green side is for your headphones, the red side is for your microphone. You just follow and plug and play onto your PC. Now, like I said, this probably has a 6-foot cord. It's not braided, so but it is rubber. On the cord, you have your microphone on and off. I hope you guys can see that. And on the side is your volume control. Now, as you can see, let me get a little closer for you guys. It's nice and blue and black. You got, your vent over your backside of your magnet. It looks like they got a little logo in there. It's a little hard to see, but now inside the speaker, you can see it's a blue and black mesh. Pretty cool. Now, this does have a microphone. The microphone is foldable. So you can fold it down when you want to use it, fold it up so you don't break it when you're not. The microphone is on the left side. Now the diameter of the speakers inside are supposed to be, I believe, 40 millimeters. Not too bad, not too big. Good size. It is completely adjustable, so if you guys need to go bigger, you can. I know I'll have to go a little bigger because my head's kind of big. Now, let's put it on. There you go. Now, I'm not going to say it's completely noise canceling, but it definitely muffles the background, which is pretty cool. Now, like I said, you can use the regular jack to plug into your smartphone like this. Just find your smartphone plug and play. Now, I actually have never heard these yet, so we'll see how good it is. It's not too bad. I don't have really any music on this because I had to reset my phone. But we'll get more into the music on this and how it sounds in a minute. Let me switch views. Let me get out the Xbox 360 controller and maybe my PlayStation controller so you guys can see how those plug in. If you give me a second. Thank you. Okay, now that I got out some controllers, I don't really need to show you the headset, but I will set it on my head so it's closer into view. You know, you pretty much just grab your 3.5mm jack. Your PlayStation 4 controller has a plug right here. You plug it in, you're good to go. Now, I may do some gameplays with this and throw it in the review, I don't know. But I will be doing some voiceovers probably so you guys can hear the microphone in use. But that's pretty much the PlayStation 4 controller. Now, the Xbox controller, this is just the generic Xbox 360 controller. If you've seen a 360 controller, you know it's got the one little plug right here. It's smaller than 3.5, so you can't set it in there. You know, there's your issue. Right here is your little jack. Now I'm sure this works a lot better on a regular Xbox controller, but you know it's supposed to plug in and then clip in. Doesn't really clip in on this cheap one, but it does go in, so not a big issue. And then you just plug it into the other side, and you know you're good to go. I want to say this plug is probably for the Xbox One. I won't be able to test that out more, but I know it does fit in this, so it does work. Now, I'm not going to say it works completely because my controller is generic, so it may be made different, so this piece does not fit correctly. Now, that's probably because they don't actually have all these controllers to test, which is not really a big issue. Now, plugging and playing into your computer is just about as simple. I will switch views so you guys can see a little close-up of the computer piece. If you give me a second for that, I will do that for you guys. Okay, as you can see, I actually have a Sound Blaster ZXR, I believe it is, aftermarket sound card. So my plug and play for my computer is actually on this little device that sits here with the controller. Now, like I said, the green is for headphones. So you just plug it in there. Red is for microphone. You know, pretty much self-explanatory. Then you're ready to go. Okay, I've been using these Sadie's SA-920s for a little while now. I'm gonna say that they impressed me for the price they are, for what they are. They sound great. Now, I did test this on several different things. I've tested it on my, my iPod, to my smartphone, to my sound card, to just my PC without the external sound card or the built-in sound card. Now, I noticed the sound card, if you have a high-end sound card, it will make a difference. It makes a difference in the sound quality. It's, it gives it a little more oomph. It clears it out, and that's to be expected. As where when you use it with the, like the cell phone, it has a little less, oomph, but it still sounds great. Now with, I believe it was the iPod. The iPod, it sounded good, it just doesn't have that much. Now I've tested my iPod with other headsets and it does the same thing. For some reason I think my iPod's going bad, but that's all I had to test with. So that one, I'm going to leave that, guys, up to you. Now, when compared to, let's say this $300 set of V-Modas, these still sound great. Now, they're not going to sound like these V-Modas, but they sound great. Definitely worth the money. I like them. They sound great. Now, I haven't used the microphone yet. Like I said, at the end of this little piece, I'm going to do a voiceover clip, of me talking so you guys can hear it, and, so you guys can hear what the sound of the microphone is. Now, if it sounds good, I'm going to leave it in there. If it sounds like you guys can't even hear me at all, I will take it out and I'll put an extra clip in so you guys can know exactly what happened with this piece. So, I will test that now. I will give you guys some, some little feedback on it so you guys can know what it sounds like, what it looks like. I may even put the camera up so you guys can watch it record through the software that I use. What the heck. Thank you. If you give me a second, I will switch views. Thank you. Okay, now that you can see, this is Audio City. This is what I use to do voiceovers and change, certain microphones. As you can see, it's recording in blue. I don't know what it sounds like yet. We're just doing this to show you guys what I'm using. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I use another software called Koenig. All works great. Now, it seems to be recording fine with this Sadie's SA-920s. So, I'm going to switch so we can hear it. Okay, now that you can see, this is Audio City. This is what I use to do voiceovers and change, certain microphones. As you can see, it sounds, pretty good. It doesn't sound, bad. So, it definitely works well. No issues with the Sadie's SA-920s. Now, definitely for the price, great headset. I definitely recommend them. They work better than some of the others, cheaper headsets that I've used. Definitely nice looking. If you're into the blue color, they're great. Thank you for checking out my unboxing and a little walkthrough of the Sadie's SA-920s.